Strap yourself in
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts.
England! England!
Looking back through the years, we can't hold back the tears and the fears. We gotta be what we can be, 'cause we can write a new history, yeah. So we on Kane, Sterling, we believe we wear the lions high on our sleeves. We are England through and through. Come on, England, we love you.
Till I Die TV, your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
And now, here's your host.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
And it's live.
Hello, indeed. Yes, it is. Welcome along. It is the international show. It is the Women's Euros 2022, postponed from last year. We've seen both games from Group A, which is obviously England's group and Northern Ireland's group. And tonight we are, well, this afternoon, I guess I should still say, we are going to be watching Finland against Spain. Can I just say, please, if you haven't already and you're watching it on YouTube, please do what it says at the bottom there and subscribe to the channel, smash the likes, and maybe even click that notification bell. It does really, really help the channel and what we're trying to build here. So any subscriptions on Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube is much appreciated. If you can also check out these guys, he says, 3retro.com. They are supporting Leicester Till I Die's Euro 2022 Women's Tournament coverage. They supply basically retro shirts and vintage footwear, football clothing. And just need to go on to www.3retro.com. And they have actually got the England selection. This is one of theirs that I've got on here. I've got quite a few shirts from them before the club started bringing out, because they do clubs as well as international. So they've got Leicester, they've got Man City, West Ham, and then they've also got things like Barcelona, and then you've got national teams as well, and there's a big choice of England. So, and a lot of Admiral wear, which I absolutely love the Admiral kits. Talking about kits, fair play to Finland. That is the shirts that I want England to wear. And that is white with a red cross on it. That's what we should be wearing. None of this white and blue. But I do love the Finland. For me, they get top marks purely for, well, the top marks are the best shirts anyway. So let's have a look and let us bring the teams in now for you. Here is the lineups for both Spain and Finland. And before you ask me, no, I'm not going to go through and read them all out, because you do know what my pronunciation of foreign names is like. I can manage a Spanish goalkeeper, Panos, Leon in defence, Battle also in defence for Spain, Irene, Bonmati, Gonzalez up front, and Garcia. So they're about half the Spanish team. Finland, Engman. There we go. I can pronounce Engman. That's one more than I thought I would be able to on the Finnish team. So there we have it. Those are the lineups there. Spain are going for a 4-3-3. Finland, as you can see, are going for a 4-2-2. And of course, one of the bad news for Spain, because still are one of the favourites for the tournament. But they did lose one of their best players. Balloon d'Or winner Alexia Putellas. I'm going to hate this show. Can we call it Spain number 22 passes to Spain's number 10 and things like that? The referees from Ukraine, lines, assistant referees are from Italy. So they're just going to do, they're doing the toss now and swapping the flags, etc. I have to say that I don't like. No, Finland are doing what Leicester did. They've got a goalkeeper as their captain. I'm not sure about that, but anyway. So Alexia, and I'm going to be careful what I say about that because I have got my smart speaker just to the left of me here. But Alexia Putellas was injured and will miss the whole tournament. And as I say, she's a Ballon d'Or winner and was ruled out after sustaining an anterior cruciate ligament injury on Tuesday. So yesterday and the day before was tough. It was a shock to everyone, said manager Vilda, before Spain's opener with Finland, which of course is coming from Milton Keynes today. So it looks quite a nice stadium, to be honest with you. Helen, good evening, good afternoon, good day, good morning. Goodbye. I'll cover everything. How the devil are you? Welcome along. Who's your money on today if you were a betting lady, Helen? And obviously we don't recommend betting. And once the fun stops, stop. But I must admit, I as much as it was not exactly one-way traffic, but certainly Norway were the better team and deserved the win yesterday. I can see that happening with Spain. I want Finland to win because I like an underdog. Comes from comes from supporting Leicester. Hot and bothered, says Helen. Tell you what, Helen, I know the feeling. I sympathise with you. I am here in my studio. I haven't got my big studio light on, but I've got the door open with the fly net down. And it is still hot. I've got the door open and the fan on, and I'm stuck between the two. No, sorry, it was all right, Helen. I thought you might be flipping between shows, so I guess that. Now, will these be taking the knee? That is going to be the question. Because England, Austria did. Norway against Northern Ireland, neither took the knee. So what is going to happen with Finland? No, they didn't take the knee either, which is very interesting, especially because tonight at 9 o'clock, the debate show is all about racism, homophobia, and sexism in the game still. So that is a big surprise. Yeah, Helen, I agree. I mean, I rely on Lou because she goes down to watch Leicester women every week, and she, she's a big fan of women's football. She knows these national teams. She is absolutely brilliant, which is why I basically have her on. I'm her. Not already. Oh my God! Oh my God! No way, Helen. I'll come back to you. Oh my God! We've not had a minute in the game yet. We have not had a minute in the game. What did I say about liking an underdog? Less than a minute in, and Finland have taken the lead against Spain. Wow. I really don't know what to say about that. It was in off the post, yes, but it was she beat the offside trap down the right-hand side, kicked it across the goal, in off the left post and into the back of the net, and Spain have been stunned. Number 18 there for Finland. Got a bit of luck with it hitting the post, but it was still Still a great, great start for Spain. Oh yes, I mean I'm going to think that Spain is still going to come back, but I wasn't ready for this. Uh, not a minute on the clock, and there we go. Let's put that up there. Spain 0. In fact, let me do this correctly. I was trying to be clever earlier. Let me do this right. I mean, you know, when a goal is so early that you don't sort of see it. um, I mean, 1-0 to Finland. Like I say, timed at a minute, but I think it was about 50 seconds. 50, I will come to your comments in a second, Helen. I'm just like, I'm stunned. I'm not going to be off to you. I am stunned at that. It is a corner at the moment to Sweden. They're going to take the corner. As normal, I'm a little bit behind the little graphic in the middle. Do you like the little graphic in the middle, by the way? Let me know. I think it just adds something to a watch along. But it is 1-0, and that is a goal kick. So let me just update. I really don't know why it's not doing this, but there we go. Updated. 1-0. Helen said, yeah, she's had time to think about the women's game. I have to go back to when the women's game was banned in the early 1900s. I know. Can you believe that? Can you literally believe that? How much the men back then hated women playing the game, and even today, men can't get their heads around women playing. Yet when Barcelona women played, the whole stadium was full of men. Yeah. I think Spain will struggle without Putellas and her teammate. You might be right there, Helen. You might be right. But I've got to be honest with you. I mean, I actually posted, like I think I said, I only saw me say this yesterday. I actually posted the fact that I was doing this. I'd done this show, and they should watch it was for the England-Austria. I put it in my Facebook group, which is a Leicester group. 28,000 people in it, and I put the fact that men should watch this game, and maybe the men would learn something from this game, because there wasn't any of the men rolling over and doing pirouettes and a dive and looking for the score, and there was no arguing with the referee. There was no, it was all play, and it was great football. And honestly, the sexist remarks a couple of men put in there. I mean, I took their comments down. I really did, and just put it as that you weren't able to comment. It was disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I was shocked, because I couldn't be honest with you, because they're saying like, "Oh, this is BS. They're not as good as the men." Blah blah blah. And I had to say, did you watch the men play Hungary? Did you really? Because I tell you what. The women playing Austria was 100 times better than the men playing Hungary. So I think they could learn a lot. Anyway, it was a corner to Finland defending en masse there. I think they virtually got everybody back. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, everybody is back. Three quarters. Spain whipping the ball across the goal. It literally was about 3 foot away from the goal line, and it went straight across the goal and nobody on the end. The thing is, Helen, I don't think we'd have a debate about it, because I think we would actually have. I don't think the men could have good debate. I mean, what would their argument be about it? I mean, as I say, I have enjoyed the first 2 games I've watched already. I've enjoyed this one. I know we're only sort of 6 minutes in, but it's been fantastic. Finland got the goal. I'm not saying all men are horrid towards women, but there are a lot who have grown up with the mentality taught them by their parents, probably. yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. If we look at, let's say racism, my son is a lot less racist than my dad was. And my dad wasn't a racist, but he was brought up in that era when you didn't really see many people of colour, in Leicester or Burnley or places like that. When my son, the school split was 50-50, so he's grown up with it more. So yes, I think as the generations go along, you do get the fact that it is getting better. But that said, that's not an overnight thing. And I don't think it's overnight. You can be talking another 30 years for the next generation to come along, and that's a long time to wait if you were on the receiving end of abuse. I was bullied at school, and I had nobody to turn to. These days, you have counsellors, etc., in every school. Things move on. Things get better. Oh, a shot from Spain there. A shot from Spain. A bit of a bit of overacting, I think, there from the Finnish goalkeeper. What I like to say, she did a Pickford. She did a Pickford. She got the ball and then decided to fall on it. Indeed, Helen. Indeed. I mean, sometimes I think we've gone too far with the wokeness in this country. I really, really do. But you're never going to get a happy medium, are you? I tell you what, Helen, can I ask you a question? Oh, let's see what happens here. Spain on the attack. They are defending. They are defending en masse Finland. I do like that. And now that she tried to run it out instead of kicking it out, the Finnish defender, and she's giving it away to Spain, who have got the ball again. I'm not being sexist here, but I do love the women's top. I do. Do they do a man's version of the women's tops, do you think? Like you can get a women's version of the men's top. I hope so, because I would actually probably get that. But yes, things are changing for the better, Helen. You're definitely right. Helen, can I ask you, because when you came in yesterday, I think you hopefully would have had a form to fill in saying, do you agree to abide by the rules of the chat? I'm not sure whether that happens for every chat or you just do it once and YouTube remembers you. When you signed in or when you came in to click on it and join the chat today, was there another form for you to fill in? Or was it just, say yesterday? To be honest with you, Helen, it's a damn good idea. I'm going to be doing a women's show every week next season. So not a channel, but I'm going to do. But yeah, why not? Why not? To be honest, yeah, there's a lot of things. I accept that. I know Dan's partner doesn't like being on camera. I didn't used to be. My son won't come on with me because he hates it. I don't like it. Well, why don't I wear a hat? And why do I have these little pictures where you see who I am? I hate it. But I kind of get used to it. I had sort of A and D with COVID and what have you, and I haven't got my job at the moment. This is kind of keeping me going or stopping me going. Up the wall. So yeah, I would do it. We'll do a podcast, Helen. Why not do a podcast? So it's just a voice only. There's an idea. There is an idea for you, Helen. Just quickly say, did you have that form when you came in today? Helen, it's not expensive if you don't want it to be. It's as expensive as you want to make it. Brad, who does a lot of shows with me here, he started off with doing a podcast, no camera, just a talking podcast. And all he's got, basically, to be honest with you, is a mobile phone. Finland were on the attack again. Into the box. No, she had another go. Was it the same lady? I think it was. But it's gone out for a goal kick. But it worked for them once. It didn't quite work for them that time. Finland, a through ball, split in the defence. She's fast. She's fast down this side. No, it was a different player, but she tried to do what they did for the first goal. Didn't quite come off. But Finland are not taking this, taking the underdog thing here. You wouldn't know who was the underdog watching this. Fair play to Finland, and it's again another exciting game. Well, Helen, just seeing what you said there. I am going to be doing a Leicester women's channel, a women's show next season. No, it won't be. What can I say? It won't be live or anything like this. It'll just be sort of a roundup show, if you like. Now, I'm going to be doing that hopefully with Lou. And thank you for that, Helen. I appreciate those kind words. I mean, if you'd like to come on, do that. I mean, I'm more than happy to have, two co-presenters. I do on quite a few shows. I would probably have to ask you I would need you to be on camera, only for people watching. It's hard to watch it if it's just a logo up there. But have a think about it, Helen. Have a think about it. Helen, my Twitter, I'm going to put my Twitter here for you. I don't know if you're on Twitter at all. There's my Twitter. Send me a message. Send me a message, and maybe we can get you coming on and doing that show. It'll be the same time every week, unless a match is played on that night. But like you say, let me know what your thoughts are on it. You'd be welcome. It would probably be Spain have a shot. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper there. I kind of lost the ball in the sun on that one. Where are we with the shows? Oh, here we go. It might be something like, I say, a Tuesday or possibly even a Friday night. Yeah, I do as well. Helen. I have a separate camera, but what you can do is just uncover it for the show and then cover it back up again when you're finished. Like I say, have a think about it. But Helen, can you let me know, like I say, when you came in today, did it again ask you to do the questionnaire and tick the box to say you agree to the rules? So 15 minutes in, and we are looking just now. It's 15 minutes. Finland 1, Spain 0. Completely against expectations. If I say that Spain have had 82%. And Finland have had 18. That is probably, you can understand what a shock it is. So yeah, 82. But is Finland and Finland? Oh, now then, that's going to be a foul? No. Okay, not a foul. Maybe she fell over. Okay, Helen, thank you. I'll get back to you, obviously, after the show. I've got another show at 9, but as I say, that show's about sexism, racism, and homophobism in the game of football in this country. That's our Friday night debate show. I will get back to you, Helen. After the show, I mean, looking at this game today. I mean, it's the first for Group B. It's at Milton Keynes. Germany take on Brentford tonight at 8:00. I won't be doing that show. I think other channels will be, but I'm doing a debate show, like I say, on racism, sexism, and homophobism. So we won't be covering that match. But that's at 8:00 kickoff, Germany against Denmark. That's coming from Brentford. I want that shirt. I want that shirt with the blue cross on. I so do. Yeah, it happens, Helen. I had two people who were going to co-host this with me. I had one person who let me down, and then I got a replacement who said yes, and then he let me down. So yeah, I do know what it is like. Anyway, Spain. So Spain qualified as Group D winners, but they did lose one game. Played 8, lost 7, played 8, won 7, drawn 1, lost 0. 48 goals for, 1 goal against. I feel there's a lot of that. When you look at the group winners, there's a lot of that, like 48. I mean, that's an average of 6 goals a game. Tell you what, you wouldn't get bored watching the women's game. I'm going to tell you that much. The top scorer is Jennifer Hermoso, who's got 10 in this competition. The best was the semi-finals, and last time, punch out from the goalkeeper from in the middle of a crowd there, but on the last one, which was 5 years ago, and again, they got to the quarterfinals. Having only ever qualified for one big final tournament before 2013, the Spaniards are now in their 5th in a row. A big cross in there, that's going to be the goal. Ooh! I think the goalkeeper had it covered. A bit of an up and under that. It will be, Helen, totally. It will be. I mean, at the moment, not very well. I mean, they... like I've just said, they're having all the possession. But you know what they say? Possession doesn't make prizes. Yeah, all right, getting my metaphors mixed up a bit there. Yeah, despite Spain's success at club level in recent times, their national side might be considered underachievers given their best performance at the Women's Euros as a semi-final spot 25 years ago. They reached the round of 16 at the 2009 Women's World Cup, but have higher hopes for this summer's tournament as their players have come on leaps and bounds in the ensuing time. Oh, nah! A lovely cross into the box there from the Spaniards, and I don't think the player that it was aimed at was quite on the same wavelength. I think she set off a bit late. You'd have had to have been Mo Farah to get on the end of that. So they're having all the play. They haven't had a proper shot on goal, the Spanish. They haven't really had a goal in them. 20 minutes gone now, and it's still 1-0 to Finland. The corner comes in, headed out there and away for another corner. This time it's a short one. To the edge of the box, she crosses it in. No, it was a daisy cutter and hit a Finnish defender. But Spain have got it on the far side. Spain are kicking from the right to left, by the way. Ignore the through here. Oh, and another save by the goalkeeper. She went down, she put her leg out, and it went out for another corner. They are living dangerously, Finland, at the moment. Living dangerously. But fair play to them. So it's going to be a normal corner coming in from the Spanish. On the I was about, and it's in. Spain have equalised, and Finland have only got themselves to no. Offside. It is offside. So it's still Finland 1, Spain 0. The referees, let's have a look. I mean, to be honest with you, no, the ball had gone out. Yeah, the ball had gone out. The ball went up in the air. It was headed by a Finnish defender. It bounced down and up, and another Finnish defender tried to head it and headed thin air. And then it went out before the ball was put in the net. It had already gone out from that move. So they are living dangerously. The cross comes in from Spain. Oh, and straight out. So what I would say, guys, is ignore that that stat up there because it's it's not the case. They haven't scored. It was the ball had gone out of play. You bought somebody called Emma, but you're not sure who it is. Fine, not a problem. Yeah, I can't pronounce those. Leicester women have made 2 signings as well, and I'm going to be honest with you. The men haven't made any, so the women are setting the way. And again, Spain are coming on the attack yet again. Play it out, switch it from the near side to the right-hand side. Yeah, don't worry about whichever way the graphic is showing your teams are playing. It doesn't even change at half-time. But the goal was disallowed for Spain, like I say. So they're back still 1-0. I'm just wondering if they're going to regret missing these chances, you know. I really do wonder. It's still 1-0. And it's straight into the arms of the Finnish goalkeeper. Well, I've got to be honest with you. Here we go. Korpela, Finnish goalkeeper Korpela. Is having a good game for Finland. Yeah, Prenton Park. Is that Tranmere's ground, Ellen? Oh, I've now got 2 questions I'm waiting for you to answer, Helen, if you can. Oh, that was clever defending. Clever defending there. It's one-way traffic. One-way traffic at the moment. 82% still for Spain, 18 for Finland. Spain have now had 4 shots and on shots and 3 for Finland, and that's gone out from the corner, I think. We're at King Power. We're at the King Power, Helen. So I think that's good. I think that is very good. Are you going down to the King Power for the Charity Shield, Helen? Of course, it's been held at the King Power this season. The cross corner comes in. It's a low one. No, it's another corner. Don't know how many corners have Spain had. Wow, 6 so far. This will be the 7th. So the ball comes in from the corner. And this time it was a powerful header. This time it is in. It does count. It is 1-1. And to be honest with you, it was coming. It was coming. It had to. I mean, they were just throwing things at it. They were. It was a crowded box, but the Spaniard jumped higher, and it was a bullet header into the back of the net. I mean, there's so many defenders there, and yet the Spaniard broke away, and there's a big row of Finnish defenders, and she just basically didn't have the freedom of the box, but she certainly Paredes there on 26 minutes makes it Spain 1, Finland 1. And like I say, I've got to be honest with you, you know, it was coming. It was coming all afternoon, that one. Will King Power financing our women's game, Helen? Helen, do FSG own the women's team? King Power own our women's team? Do FSG own the women's team? So Spain bring it out from the back. They'll be buoyed by that goal now. Their dominance paid off. They're coming down the right-hand side. Finland are going to find it very, very hard now. If it's as hot there at Milton Keynes as it is here, wow, I tell you. Oh, is it? Oh, well. He won the first set. I mean, he got through to the semis, Helen. Not off half an hour having gone here. Spain down the left-hand side, didn't get it past the first Finnish defender. After a bit of ping-ponging, Spain have got the ball back again. Do they not? Right. Yeah. And Finland are going to have to do something here because... Oh! No, it was a wasted chance from Spain there. Wasted chance. Finland are going to have to do something because Spain, they're just... Like I say, it's just like one-way traffic here. I mean, that Spain should have done better with that. Took it down and just... Well, it was well wide and high. But yeah, I mean, they're going to have to do something because they can't... They can't stay for the draw because I can see Spain getting another 2 or 3 here. I mean, Finland caught them cold. They weren't expecting it, and that was, why they went 1-0 up. And they took it very, very well as well. Really, Helen? Right. Well, Finland are on a break. What's she going to do? She's going to go. She ended up between 2 Spanish players, lost it, but it fell to another Finnish player who then sort of lost it as well. I know they bought the men's team, Helen. Yeah. I say our women's team is owned by the King Power Group, who obviously own the stadium. They own the training ground. They own the men's club, so they own the women's club as well. Yeah, it's 1-1, and we're just coming up now as we speak. There we go. 30 minutes gone. 30 minutes gone. And I tell you what, again, I'm finding this really, really entertaining. I know it is one way, but Finland. It's a bit like when Liverpool played Leicester. Ellen, we were like throwing the kitchen sink down to try and stop you coming through, and that's what Finland are doing. Oh! An amazing cross from the left-hand side, the near side there. It goes across the goal, and the lady on the other end just didn't quite get her head on it. Let's have a look how close. Oh, I'll tell you what, Hamza Chowdhury would have probably got to that. It was literally inches over her head, bless her. Garcia not quite getting on the end of that. FSG working with Julian Ward has been a good start, in my opinion. I would love to know what their goals are for the rest of the feature, rest of their tenure. Sorry. I think out of all the foreign owners, they are one of the better ones. Better than the Cronkies at Arsenal and the Glazers at Man United, Helen. Yeah, so Paredes leveled the scores on 20 minutes, 26 minutes, sorry. The skipper rises, it's just the skipper, she rises into the middle to plant a powerful header into the net to notch the equaliser. It was a cross came in from the left. Yeah, it was a well taken goal. Yeah, yeah, I'm okay with it. Obviously, we do need some signings, Helen, but if everybody stays fit, then we've got the good basis, to build on. But we do need to make a couple of signings. So Finland have just won it back down the far side, all cut inside there. She caught. Cross from Finland, and they've still got it. Spain can't get it away at the moment. Spain cannot get it away. They've got to be careful they don't bring a player down for a penalty. And I think now, no, they're still not been able to get it away. It's bobbing about. And it's kind of Spain doing a bit of Finland defending there. I've got to be honest with you, Helen. I think there's a Finnish player down. Looks like she might have a side or a back injury. Yeah, I mean, if an oil company comes in, obviously they've got the money. King Power might not say, no. They might, look at it and say, yes, we'll take that. Thank you very much. The problem is we wouldn't want them to. We wouldn't want an oil company because I don't think we'd have the relationship with them that we have with the King Power owners, to be totally honest with you. So... Yeah, exactly, Helen. You can have rich owners, and our own owners aren't poor. There's going to be some clubs, like your West Broms, your Norwiches, your Leeds, that would look at us and wish that they had our money, just as we look at Man City and wish that we had theirs. But money's good. Obviously, winning is good. That's why you're in football, to win. But oops, I haven't updated the score, have I? But I love our owners to bits. I don't think they'd sell. I'm going to say no. I don't think they would sell. I think they've invested too much into the community, and the plans they've got for around the stadium and that area is amazing. So I don't think they'd sell. And like I say to you, I wouldn't want them to. I know they're not the richest in the country or the world, whatever. But they're certainly not poor. I'm happy to have them. Did it yesterday. Brendan's won the FA Cup and the Community Shield. Helen, they've won 2 trophies. So Brendan's won 2 more trophies at Leicester than Harry Kane has won at Tottenham. There you go. Spain on the attack down the near side, lovely ball inside, crosses over, but nobody is there on the end of it for Spain, and he goes right away towards the corner flag. They've kept possession, Spain. They're playing it down the right side now, bringing it back into the middle, cross into the box, finish head on it, finish foot on it. They're defending a very, very back line are Finland. They're not coming out at all. They're literally inviting Spain onto them. But then again, Spain not really making the most of the chances now. The goal was good. We're back to a lot of a passing game now for Spain, passing it around a lot. Helen, no. Did it? So it did yesterday. So it might be because it was your first time. I'm still working, seeing how it works. To be honest with you, but it basically, if we then either myself or my mods want to block somebody, throw somebody out, put them on a timeout, they can't say that they weren't warned. You know, they know what the rules were when they come in. So it keeps the nut cases and the bad apples out, Helen. That is why, basically. There's been a lot happening on different chats that I'm in with John and Dan and what have you, where they've had problems with chatters. So literally, like I say, you know, you've agreed not to talk politics or whatever. Now you're talking politics, you're going. So it's like I say. I mean, yeah, I'm always up for mods, Helen. I'm always up for having mods. I've got about 9 at the moment, so it's nice and evenly spread. But if you were thinking of wanting to be a mod, I'm more than happy to give you a trial. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to you about it when I talk to you about the Twitter thing, Helen. We'll have a chat. So it's 38 minutes. I'd like to say I can see. Yeah, if you're sure you want to, Helen. Yeah, I can't do it at the moment because I'm in the chat, but I'll do it afterwards if that's okay. Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Spain have got taken off her foot by the Finnish defender. Louise is lovely. Louise is lovely. If we do the women's show, it will be Louise that I am doing it with. She's a lovely lady. She knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. I'll tell you something though, Helen. It was now, you know, with yourself coming on board, I'm going to have 2 ladies, but trying to get a lady to not only just be a mod, but because Louise isn't a mod, but trying to get a lady to do a show and even, you know, make things, you know, pretty even. It was very difficult. I'm not going to lie. It was very difficult. No. I'm just looking. I don't think I don't think Maisie's doing a watch along for tonight's show. I just can't see it, so I don't know who's going to be doing that. I think so. Elizabeth, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, goodbye. I am not used to doing these afternoon shows, and I always end up saying good evening. Hi, Chris and Ellen. I am a long-time subscriber, never chatted before, and the panel came up for me. Oh, brilliant. And you are most welcome. Like I say, it doesn't stop anybody. It doesn't stop anybody coming in at all, but it is just a reminder to keep it nice. So, Elizabeth, you are more than welcome. A long-time subscriber. Thank you very much indeed for that. I do appreciate your support. Thank you. 40 minutes gone, and as always, Spain. Oh, yes! What a header! I wasn't sure whether that was going in or not. It went in the top right-hand corner, and I've got to be honest with you. If you ever want a perfect header or a perfect shot into the goal, then it is amazing. Oh, the lady that's injured, she's trying to celebrate and hop at the same time. But oh my God, let's have a look at this. So they're playing it down the right hand side. Yes. I mean, she had an overlap. She didn't use it. She chipped it into the box and she headed it. Let's have a look how she headed it. It came off the top of her head a little bit. And when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that's either hit the post or just gone wide. But what I mean, you could not have aimed that better. You could not have aimed that better. It was Helen. It was an amazing. I don't know what's happening there, whether that played out. Can you still all hear me okay? Hopefully you can. It all kind of went a little bit funny then for me. Right, so let me update this now. Honestly, if that was scored by Ronaldo or Messi, people would be having attacked over it. They would be going absolutely mad. It was a goal of such quality, Hats off to the Spanish ladies there. Yeah, it was an excellent goal, and trying it again. I mean, I can't. I don't think. Well, I mean, it's difficult to say, Helen. They play in Finland, and if you remember, I mean, Spain are number 7 in the world. Finland are 29. So, whether they would miss them if they were playing in England, who are 8th in the world, or Holland, who are the holders, there will be a different story. In this game, they certainly are not missing her, and I just can't not keep going on about that goal. It is totally and utterly, I was going to sound like Gary Barlow here, amazing. It really was. Oh. And like I say, it's not nothing more than they deserved. Nothing more than they deserved at all. Coming up on half time now. I don't think there'll be too long added on. The referee's been pretty good in this one. She's let it flow quite nicely. Yes, it does, Helen. It gives them a chance to shine. Take the chance, basically. Yeah. You know, at any injury, that's how players that aren't, you know, in the manager's thoughts get their chances. Let's have a look at this. 79% possession still to Spain. 10 shots, 3 to Finland. 10 shots to 3, 79% to 21%. You can see Spain well on top here. And they've turned it round, and that's it. Half time. And we are looking at, like I say, Spain 2, Finland 1. I'm going to go off now, drop the kids off at the pool. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll have a recap of the first half. So if I can remember which button to press, it should be here. Yeah, we will be back in about 5.
Leicester Till I Die Watch-Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
And it's live.
Yeah, it certainly is. And it is Spain 2, Finland 1. Welcome back. If I don't need to go to the toilet when I look at my my little video there the break, it makes me want to go. Finland, well, what can I say? 21%, that's all the possession they've had. But we do know possession does not win games. But what does is shots. And 10 of those have come from Spain and only 3 from Finland. But Finland completely against the run of play, 1-0 up after 50 seconds. From kickoff, basically. Spain were caught cold. It was a lovely through ball down the right. And, well, they just crossed it over, hit the post and went in. And it was... she'll claim that she was aiming for that. It then became one-way traffic, really, for Spain. They've had 10 corners, and they must have about 5 on the run just before they scored their second goal. It was a cross that came in. It was met. Let me just do that, and otherwise you end up not seeing me in my full beauty. Not that you want to, and not that I have a full beauty. So I don't have a good side; I just have 2 bad sides. And from one of those corners, crossed in, and the captain for Spain, so he just sort of lost a marker, and there was plenty of Finnish players there, but whoever was defending the Spanish captain managed to lose a powerful bullet header into the net. And then, well, Spain broke down the left and the near side, and I thought she was going to play it out to the overlapping players. She didn't. It was a superb cross into the box, and the header, I can't. I mean, it got 2 headers, I know, but I mean, it was top bins. It literally was. It was like there. It was just there. I can't. The goal of the tournament for me so far. Brilliant cross in, brilliant header. Couldn't have aimed it better. Let's have a look what everybody's been saying. Huddersfield Town Fan TV. Good evening, sir. Good afternoon, good morning. Is that Ryan, by any chance? Spain are forced to be reckoned with. Well, yes, they are. We did say, Helen asked earlier if we were missing, or if Spain were missing their player that's now injured, the star player. It's difficult to say because they're playing a Finnish side that are sort of 22 places below them in the world rankings. So I don't know. You answered it there. By the way, it's Ryan. I didn't go down. I did not go down that far to Earth. Helen, I think they turned on the heat. Spain. Hi Ryan. Hello Helen. Sheer class header. It was. Like I say, if that had been Messi or Ronaldo, I take it it's all over on the tennis then, Ryan. Did Norrie lose? If you still want to come on, Ryan, let me know. I can send you the link and you can come and talk to me for the second half and talk through it. I'll leave it up to you, sir. I'll leave it up to you. But yeah, let's have a look. We described the Russian team earlier. No, we didn't, because they're not allowed, because Portugal are here instead of Russia. God, Theo, I'd never drink vodka straight from the bottle. I tell you what, Brian, let me just send Brian. Honestly, what is it with me? What is it with me? Oh God, I'm of an age. I'm of an age. I need to be put down. I've sent it you, Ryan. Anyway, let's have a look what we were going to talk about, because we were going to talk about Finland. They were Group E winners, in fairness to them. Played 8, won 7, drawn 1, scored 24, let in 2. Top scorer, Linda Salstrom, with 9 goals. The best they got was to the semi-finals, but they didn't qualify for the last Euros. The Helmarit or Perlaus, reached the semi-finals in 2005, the first appearance in a senior final tournament by any Finland team, male or female. So credit to them for that. Let's have a look what they say here. Pedigree. Finland's team have a long history, but were seldom close to reaching major tournaments before they made the last 8 teams in the UEFA Women's Euro in 2005, also in England, surprising Russia in the qualifying playoffs and then making it all the way to the semi-finals ahead of Denmark and the hosts. They were also quarter-finalists as 2009 hosts, losing a thriller to England, had to go through some years of transition, missing out in 2017 before their resurgence to reach the 2022 finals. I don't know whether I need a new brain or new teeth, whatever, but I am struggling so much. I really am. And the players are coming back out again, so let's just refresh this, which hopefully will now automatically start. Did you get it? I don't know if you got it at all, Ryan. Oh, they're coming out. I want a Finnish shirt. I want a Finnish shirt. It's as simple as that. I need to have a word with 3 Retro. See if they can do me a Finnish shirt at all. Right, let's have a look here. Be 2 seconds, Ryan. Oops. Let me press on the right screen. And hopefully this will start in a minute. And we'll say good afternoon to Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
Hello there. Hi.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Calling Ryan.
I was actually plugging my charger in when you came, and I didn't realise I was on until I saw myself. But yeah, anyway.
Having a bit of an Anthony moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, you've missed a really good first half.
Oh, really? Yeah, it sounds a good game. Yeah, it sounds a good one with 3 goals. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it has all been one way. Finland making their first substitution, Stanio on, Engman off. And anybody say who knows me regularly will go, great pronunciation, Chris.
Yeah, it is.
So we, it was because you, of course, you went to the England game against Austria.
I did, yeah, absolutely fantastic experience. Literally, the place was buzzing. You know, even when I arrived quite early because I wanted to get parked and things. Obviously, in the fan pit as well, you know, and things like that. It was really special. And like I say, the game as well. I mean, we got the job done. That's the main thing. I think maybe going to the game, we may have. Well, to be honest with you, I was kind of expecting maybe a 2 or 3-0 in that game, but.
It could have been, though. I mean, from where I don't know that you were there, but watching it on the telly as we were, you know, you looked at that and you had to sort of say, like, we should have had 2 or 3. And you were always thinking, although Austria never looked like scoring, you just never know at 1-0, do you?
No, you don't. It's a bit of a dodgy scoreline, but great for the ladies to get over the line and get that, you know, that winning start, massive boost. So, yeah, brilliant.
Maisie, good afternoon. How the devil are you? I was trying to promote your panel because I'm not doing the watch along tonight, and I was on your channel and couldn't see that you were doing it tonight. Don't know if you're doing it or not. What do you think of Own a Battle? Let me have a look. Let me have a look here. I mean, she's looked very good, but then again, all the Spanish defenders they've had very little to do. If I'm honest with you, you're going to watch along tomorrow? I might. I'll try and tune in if I'm not doing because I know there's 2 games there. Helen, Maisie. Honestly, I haven't been drinking. I just can't get people's names right today. Maisie, Helen, Maisie. Yeah, okay. So there's no watch along tonight, folks. But check out Maisie's channel, Devils United. She does a lot, obviously, Man United content, but she does a lot for the women's football as well. Okay, hopefully next season we're going to be doing a regular show. Trying to get Helen to come on. I'm going to get Helen to come on here and and do it every week. But yeah, I mean, she got. Let me just think. I mean, the defense was caught out 50 seconds. They were just snoozing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing. And even sort of got comfy. Like, what? They scored? I like Finland, and mainly because I like the shirt. I want one of those shirts. They do a men's version. Mind you, having said that, I've got the moves that would fit a woman's shirt, I think. But and they were caught cold, Spain. They were caught cold. But since then, they've dealt with everything. The defence there, Maisie. They really have. Yeah, you're welcome, Maisie. You are more than welcome. We're all here to help each other. And yeah, as I say, I think the England game. I know Maisie was there as well, Ryan. Maisie was.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
You should have a uniform that you wear to show that you're a YouTuber.
Yeah, possibly. So maybe in the future, but yeah, not at the moment.
It was a full house, wasn't it? Which was beautiful to see.
It was a record. The attendance rate. Yeah, like I say, it was just absolutely such an incredible atmosphere. Literally. Are you watching it on the television, Chris? Or are you watching it on iPlayer? Or?
No, I'm on the telly, but I'm on the Fire Stick.
Oh, right.
So I might be. I'll tell you I'm just watching the replay of the corner.
Yeah.
Did that come off a Finnish player again? Oh no, she wasn't appealing for it. I'm actually currently at 49.25.
Yeah, I'm a bit ahead of you. Yeah, I'm about 20 seconds ahead.
20 seconds. Yeah, Lou was yesterday. Was yesterday.
Right.
That.
But not to worry.
Yeah. Mason, Spain have lost two of their best players due to injuries. She's a Man United player. If I'd known that, no. All the defences played well, Maisie. You see, it's difficult, Maisie, and it's a good point, this, and you'll probably agree with me here, Brian, is we're talking about this with Helen in the first half. They have lost, the two best players. It's hard to see whether, and I think that's one of them there watching the game, but it's hard to see if they are missing them because they're playing Finland, who are 22 places below them, and it shows.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very much like last night's game between Northern Ireland and Norway.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You've got to judge them maybe against no disrespect to Finland, but maybe a tougher opponent potentially. Oh, Finland! Oh, nearly. Bit of a half chance, but yeah.
I'm just saying that they're not taking it yet for me.
Actually, a decent ball in, actually, Chris. Yeah, but yeah, just couldn't connect with it, and the player that came onto it properly. Or a bit of a pass there.
I mean, if you look, it's 79% possession to Spain, 21 to Finland, 10 shots to 3. I mean, it's that does sum the game up, or that'll be 10-4 now, I think. But I'm just looking at the figures here, Maisie, just while it's in the centre of the pitch. And as you can see there, they've given Battle 6.8. And I don't think she's any worse than any of the other defenders, but I would say Finland have sort of definitely just been going down the one side all the time. But I think she probably deserves more than that. I mean, the others have got at least the 7. I think that Dubahi, Yeah, that one. That one on the left wing. She deserves the same 7 that she's got, but there we go. I knew I shouldn't have done this game with 2 foreign teams.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, pronunciations and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if Maisie, are you still in, Maisie, or have you had to go back to work? You may have had to go back to work. I'm going to ask you something here then, Ryan, because I know tonight's show we are talking racism, homophobism, and sexism at 9 o'clock in the debate show, and you're joining us for that. But on the England-Austria game, both teams took the knee.
Yeah.
On last night's, and I could, if it had been Norway had done it and Northern Ireland hadn't done it, so Northern Ireland had done it, I would have done it, but even Northern Ireland didn't do it. And then in this game, neither team did it as well.
Yeah, interesting. I think that I'll always kind of support that kind of, taking the knee, because I think that, you do have to stand up to this behaviour. So I'm not so sure why maybe we haven't seen other teams, do it, but they should really be doing it, in my opinion. But I suppose everybody's got their own views, so it is one of those, isn't it? It's a difficult subject, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it's great to see, obviously, England back in, taking a knee before. It's a nice ball, that, by the way. It's nice. I'm sorry. The ball they use for you is nice.
It's been a really boring game, but I tell you what, the ball looks nice. You actually sound like me, because when we came out, I'm going like, yeah, I know Finland are supposed to lose this, but I do like the top. I want them to do well, I like the top.
Oh dear. So Finland do seem to be getting a bit, a few chances, half chances, if so, and they've got another set piece, so you never know. Like I said, when there's one goal in, you just never know if it only takes one.
Well, they shot them before, so and Northern Ireland certainly came on better in the second half last night.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean, call you devils, Maisie. It is a tough topic to discuss.
Shouldn't it depend on the players that are playing, not the actual club? Because the club shouldn't be telling the players what to do, surely.
No, it should depend on the country. At the time. Right. I don't think that UEFA can actually turn around and insist that it's being done.
Yeah.
No, and I mean, this is one of the topics tonight that I'm going to discuss, is that have we become desensitized to these things? The fact that, I'm looking at that thinking, oh, we didn't do it because we do it every, so but that's a topic for later on.
Yeah.
Devil, sorry. Hello. Maisie, why is he with me? I need to get me new teeth in. They made a lot of tackles. They were not taking prisoners, were they, Maisie, last night? God, it's if I'm not going to get the ball, you're not going to get the ball either, But credit to them, they didn't do what the men did when they were sort of fouled. They didn't sort of say roll over the 20 times with a pirouette and a dive.
Oh, God.
Finland is showing a little bit more in this half.
It seems to be getting, like I say, I think it's always expected maybe Spain will have a majority possession, but it's what you do with the ball, of course, as we know. So it only takes one moment for Finland. I thought they were going to. But unless unless Spain.
They play some good balls, Spain.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you got a chance to see the second goal or not. Whoa, that was a bit of a risky back pass.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going at before. No, I didn't actually get to see any of the. I didn't get to see the goal. No. They're doing the Mexican wave.
It is an amazing goal if you get a chance to see it.
Yeah, I'll definitely check out the highlights.
Yes.
It's great to have the Euros in this country. That this summer. Great to see.
Oh, Mexican wave! Mexican. We've seen one of those for years.
They did it at Old Trafford as well. They kept.
Did they? Obviously not a very good one because it wasn't seen. It was
a good one. We kept doing it all over and over again. I mean, some of them.
Well, then maybe the cameras just didn't. Oh, maybe the cameras just didn't land on it.
Yeah, but yeah, it was. But yeah.
So let's just see how. I think that mark was very unfair.
What a brilliant ball! They do play some great football, Spain. To be honest with you,
I told you, it has. To me, so far, they have been the team of the tournament. And that's me speaking as a. Battle now, Maisie. Battle's gone up to 7.3 on the score. 16 shots to Spain, 4 to Finland.
Yeah, it's Finland just haven't been able to get the ball enough to be able to create enough chances, really.
Yes, but like you say, possession doesn't. You can have all the shots and all the possession.
It only takes one set piece potentially, maybe for Finland, and in the back end. But yeah. A few changes now.
Daniel, man, how the devil are you, sir?
Hello, Dan. Hope you're well. Nice to see you on.
I know what he's doing tonight. I don't know if I should say anything, and it's not a show.
Hey, Dan. I did my championship prediction for the table, obviously with the season coming up. And you may like my prediction for Burnley, but yeah, I'm not going to actually say where I put them, but you should just go and give it a watch, and then you'll find out.
Dan had put you top, and then you went and lost your manager.
Yeah, well, yeah, very, very. Not good at all, but yeah.
Oh yes, Maisie. They definitely are.
Oh, what a chance! Great save by the Finnish goalkeeper. They've got the rainbow armbands on as well, which I really like, as well. It's cute. Brilliant to see. Oh, what a save! That were right corner. Really.
Oh, that was good.
Great header though. Great crossing.
I tell you what, Maisie, just for you, Maisie, and it's not that I'm not siding with Dan here, but the new facility allows us to do this on StreamYard. It was not a bad save from the Finnish goalie down in the bottom corner. That was, it was going in as well. But if you're feeling down and you just want to be cheered up. I don't know how she breathes when she does that. I really, really don't. Sorry, Maisie. Sorry. Oh. I don't know about Dan's moles, but his Man United pyjamas and S Club 7 CDs certainly do make an appearance on my chat shit get banged introduction. 22 attempts to Spain, 4 to Finland.
And it's mounting up as well. Spain look like they're going to score again here, really. Hoping a bit more.
I mean, in this group, I mean, I think you've got to be looking at. I mean, it's a group. If anything, this is the group of death almost. Although having said that, Group C's not. That's hard as well. Portugal, Sweden, and Netherlands. That is probably more a group of death. But, I find it very hard. To when I look at the details, I immediately think. So when I look at Portugal, I immediately think how good the Portuguese men are. I'm not saying that the women's Portuguese team aren't bad, but obviously there's a difference in like their FIFA ranking, you know. Another substitution coming on, number 15 for Finland. Karma for picking up on that on his son. That amazing.
Got another free kick here, Finland. See what happens. Yes. Finland. Yeah.
It's not been a dirty game though, by any stretch of the imagination.
No, absolutely not.
Both come in. This has got to be Finland's best chance. Not this one, but their best chance to get into the league is going to be from a set piece.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Potentially, that. But they could do with it being a few yards further forward, potentially.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the defending from Finland at times has been, last minute, very much, bodies behind it and what have you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And had this maybe been the third game in the group, I would have probably said Spain were going to come on and probably would have got more goals. But it's the first game. It's extremely hot out there.
Yeah, well, these Spanish players shouldn't be feeling it too much because it'll probably be hotter in Spain, won't it? I think, but yeah. I don't know what it's like in Finland, but anyway. There's an injury here. I'm not sure who's down, but it seems to be.
I'm still catching up. Yeah, I don't think it wasn't a nasty one.
No, just caught as the went through.
As Maisie said there, if a red card is produced in a woman's game, you're near enough breaking someone's leg. I tell you what, Maisie, I was watching some of these YouTube. I love YouTube clips. I've got the attention span of a goldfish. I love these short YouTube clips. But I tell you what, women don't they enjoy pulling hair? If they go past them and they got a ponytail, my God, they're grabbing at it. Kate, I think we're going to have a domestic here. Daniel said he was spending time with me this evening, but I guess he prefers your company, Chris. Only time spent together if it's over a podcast. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. In fairness, Kate, he did actually turn me down for the show tonight. So he did turn me down in favour of you. It's true though. It's true. I did see it. I did. That's what I was seeing. I thought I'd have had a haircut before a tournament. I tell you, not that I've got any hair. Are you a Eurovision fan, Ryan?
I love Eurovision. Yeah,
of course. God, yes, me too. Do you remember the guy? I don't know. You probably weren't too. You were probably way too young for this. But there was a guy who was in a group. It was a slow song. He was from Malta, and he literally had a bald head, but he had the longest ponytail and bloke I've ever seen.
All right. No, I don't seem to remember that.
Why do I always get it wrong? It was called.
No, I don't think I remember that one, but yeah, I'm a massive Eurovision.
No, I think you were way too young. You probably can't even remember Britain winning one, can you? Oh, Finland now breaking down the left. Can she do anything with it? No, she can't. That should be a corner. And I'm very, very happy because I've just known it's a goal kick. I've just seen in a crowd that they have got the shirts like the Finns are wearing, but in t-shirt form. I'm going to adopt Finland as my second team in these, just because
yeah. I think Finland are lacking that extra bit of quality, though. You know, you can kind of tell a bit. That fact ball.
In fairness, it would be a bit like, I suppose, Man United playing Derby County now. You know what I mean? You can see the gulf in class between them. I mean, let's just see if it has changed at all. They're coming up to 70 minutes.
Yeah, it's looking
still 78% to possession to Spain. 25 shots now to Spain. 4 for Finland.
Yeah, so Finland aren't really doing. I think Finland are going to have to just kind of go for it a bit more though in these last maybe 15 minutes, you know, because they've got nothing to lose, have they really? So
no. But this might be the one that they would accept, you know, that they're going to lose because, you know, Spain are the highest ranked team in the group.
Of course.
So they might this might be sort of a free hit if you like, but. Again, there's only one goal in it. While there's only one goal in it, you know.
Yeah, Finland breaking here on my screen. Get it across. Oh, play it through. Just gonna cross it in. A bit deep that. No, I pulled it back, but intersected. Good opportunity. But nothing made of it.
They can break quickly, both these teams.
Yeah.
That was a lovely ball, in fairness, but... Yeah. I mean, Spain are just coming back in numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, from there, when Finland broke, there was hardly anybody back for Spain. Then suddenly, there was 4, 5, 6 defenders in the box. So they were good at getting numbers back.
Yeah.
Kate, I think he has gone now, Kate, and if you have as well. Putting the kids to bed, having a parents' night, are we? Hey.
No ball through.
Have you noticed women shooting from distance quite a lot? Yes. Actually, when you mention it, did you think that the other day? I have seen that there's a lot of shots from distance. Not necessarily from England. I don't think England did that many, but I think that Austria did.
Yeah. Obviously, they were.
I think it's the sort of the teams that are maybe losing are having to do that.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, you know, if it opens up maybe, or you feel like you can just have a go. As the saying goes, just have a go. You don't know if it'll go in. You know?
Well, exactly. I mean, Austria seemed to be having a hell of a lot of shots, but not any or many were on target. That was the problem.
No, that's it.
Half of them ended up in the Manchester Ship Canal.
But yeah, it were.
I think Kate, have you gone as well? I think Kate's gone.
It was a special occasion for sure, and it was a pleasure.
I think they're having a nudge, wink, wink sort of night. You know.
Finland. Oh God. Are you planning to go to any of the games, Chris, then in person, or are you not bothering? Because there is a few, you know. I think I might go to another game, but not England, because I can't. It's too far for me to come right down to the South Coast. But
yeah, I think Brighton's the nearest. I think. Although I didn't realise it was at St Mary's last night. I think there's a few at Southampton, but it's just I'm not sure if it was England, I might make the attempt, but. having said that, I can't say any of these games have been bad at all.
Yeah. Oh, good. Chance just headed wide by Spain. Oh, good opportunity that. Again, the longer this game goes on, you just never know. As we keep saying, you just never know what will happen.
Yeah. If you are still listening, I was just looking at the one you had seen 2 minutes before. Kate, if you are still here, this is just for you. And nobody didn't deny that they don't know what that noise is.
Oh, gosh.
I must admit, it's that guy that was having a dig at women's football in my football Leicester Till I Die group on Facebook. You've not been watching these matches, mate. And you certainly didn't watch Hungary 4, England 0. There's no way was that any better than this. This is the third game I've watched. And yeah, okay, it's been one-sided, but it's not sort of like a 4 or 5-0 here. It's 2-1. No. It's still,
still very interesting.
And in the second half, Norway came out, got the goal. Northern Ireland came out and got the goal, and they did play. They hadn't conceded that one so quickly after. Who knows? Spain coming through here now, cut out by Finland. A bit of head tennis from Finland. What's happening there? Oh, handbags.
Yeah,
Somebody he got a kick in on the throat by the look of it.
Yeah,
Who are they giving it to? They can't decide. I don't know. Spain are claiming it, but it was the Finnish player that was down. I know she's going to do a drop ball. She's doing a drop ball, I think. That's a fair. Or is she? No, she's giving it to Spain. I don't get that.
No, a bit of a strange one, isn't it? To be honest with you, but yeah, it's.
I do not get at all. Hey, they're the tattoos these women footballers, don't they?
Yeah. Oh!
I'm glad you don't spoil it, right? These 20 seconds are a long time.
It's on the screen anyway, Chris. You put it on the share screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, another headed goal.
A controversial though one, like you said, a free kick. Was it a free kick? Wasn't it? Kind of thing.
I don't think. I think. Well, I thought it was going to go to Finland, and I thought it might be a drop ball, but it was given to Spain.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, poor defending really.
My new goal scoring mascot. Let's have a look at this now. It was a good. It was Beckham-esque, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And all she had to do was get her head on it.
Yeah.
And direct it. She didn't have, yeah. She got in front of the Finnish defenders.
Yeah, they just.
Yeah. Number 17 there. Yeah. And that's it, I think. Good night, sweetheart. 15 minutes to go. Let me update the banner.
Oh yeah, update the banner. Potentially see Spain maybe getting another one here. Maybe. Let's see you.
There we go.
But yeah.
Just to remind everybody, if you do want any retro sportswear, whether that be shirts or leisure wear, anything sort of sports-wise, then check out 3retro.com. Our partners for the coverage of the Women's Euros. It's your one-stop retro shirts and vintage football clothing store online. And they do deliver worldwide. And that's the 3 as in the number 3 retro.com. And they do all sorts of shirts. I mean, this England shirt I've got on, I got from there. They've got Barcelona, they have Man City, and if you want international shirts, they've got, let's say, England, and I think they might have Spain as well. They haven't got a Huddersfield shirt, but then, we're talking big teams there.
Less of that, Chris. Less of that. But I do like a retro shirt, Chris. And I do want to get one at some point. But yeah.
Yes, yeah. And to be honest with you, they are cheaper than the the up-to-date shirts.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. All Spain coming forward here. Corner to Spain.
Can Finland hold on and maybe just get a surprise? James, good evening, sir. How are you? Welcome along. Hit the likes and subscribe. Thank you very much, James. How the devil are you? So it's 3-1 to Spain here over Finland. 78% to Spain possession. 25 shots on target to Finland's 4. I tell you what, it's like watching a Merseyside derby. Sorry, James. Come on, I can't resist that. He's an Everton fan, if you don't know him, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, he's Everton bad, John. He's.
I love you. I love you, really, James. You know that.
Substitution for Spain.
And did you message me, by the way, on on Twitter? It hasn't come up. I meant to say at half time. It hasn't come up. James, well, you got a bad throat, James. It's not. It's not from celebrating and singing for Everton's goals last season, was it? Straight over there. It's going to go out for a goal kick, I think. Yeah, goal kick to Finland. There you go, Helen. That's the Twitter. I haven't got any message requests or anything at all. If you're on Twitter,
it's brilliant play, Finland. Great passing around. Oh yes, nice. Is it too long? It might be too long. Oh, good challenge. Challenge by the Spanish defender there.
Oh, come on, Finland. I'd love you to get just one more.
The key.
But they are breaking. It's a lovely ball right down into the corner. Who's going to get there first? And the Spanish defender does really, really well. Absolutely. I didn't think the Spanish defender was going to get there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but very quick to get on that. Yeah, great.
And that's the trouble with Finland. The Spain, they do get the numbers back.
Yeah,
quickly.
They do. Yeah, absolutely.
Another free kick and another booking. A couple of bookings have come out, haven't it?
Yeah. Tied legs now, maybe from the
yes, yeah. Yeah, James, I must admit, gargling with a nice G&T. That always helps me. That's what I used to tell the missus anyway. Honestly, it's like emergency room. 7 in the chat now.
Oh, you do make me laugh. You do. You make me laugh.
There we go. Come on, Finland. Oh no. Which shirt pulling was that then? Where's that going to go? Spain's way. Everything's going Spain's way now. A couple of subs coming on for Finland.
Interesting. Yeah, Germany play tonight, of course, which will be interesting to see how they get on. Oh, yeah, like I said.
Now it's a free kick the other way. She had that well covered, the right back, and a good pass out, and a good pass out. That was behind. They've just got that extra bit of flair, the Spanish.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, it's definitely a quality. How do I? Yeah, it's not. I can't as much. don't know if it's.
I was going to say something then, but I can't. It's before the watershed, and Helen is a lady, which is gargling is horrid. No, I can't. Stop it. Stop it, Chris. Stop it. Behave.
Oh,
No, I can't. Oh, no.
Chris, behave yourself.
I respect Helen too much. Those headbands the women have on, they are massive.
Yeah.
They are absolutely huge. The one had one on the female goalie from Norway, I think it was, had one on last night, and it looked like it was a bandage because it was like that sort of colour. You're still thinking about gargling, aren't you? Now stop it.
Oh no, I'm not.
I'm not annoyed with you, but I'm just very disappointed.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if there's any tickets here for tomorrow night.
Helen said it's like drinking sewage.
Stop.
Isn't that's just the corporation pop in Merseyside, isn't it? And Spain ball over the top, lovely ball in fairness, and Spaniard got to it. She got the cross in, but Finnish woman got the foot to it.
It's only a tenner for tomorrow. It's only £10 if you wanted a ticket for tomorrow night. You know.
It's only what? Sorry.
Well, there's a game at Bramall Lane tomorrow night. It's the Netherlands versus Sweden, and it's not. I'm not. Well, about 45 minutes. And it's only a tenner to game. So
it's your second team, isn't it? Play at Bramall Lane.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love it there. Yeah, it's my second team. But yeah, not badly priced really. I might actually go. What is it? It's only a tenner. Yeah.
And now it's definitely becoming emergency room now. Kate heard us talking gargling and she popped up again. Hello, Kate. How's the mother-in-law? Hello, Mrs. Riley.
So yeah, Spain are just seeing out this game very nicely now.
They are, yeah. Six minutes to go.
Yeah.
And in fairness, it's gone the way of the form, and it's gone the way of the match as well. 78% possession, and I say 25 shots to 4. Yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, if you say accurate passes here, Spain have made 401 accurate passes. Finland 71.
Oh gosh, yeah, and that is a golfing class. Yeah, very high.
Yes, there is that golfing class. Yeah.
But to be fair, they've still given it a good go, Finland. So
yes. Yeah, they have. You know, again, like I said with Northern Ireland last night, you know, it's not been disgraced.
No, absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
You were talking, you know, 6-7-0 is a disgrace, and you know, neither you know gave even the 4-1. It wasn't a disgrace for Northern Ireland.
No, absolutely not. No. Yeah, like I said, I didn't see that much actually, but it sounded a good game.
No, it was a bit like this. In fairness,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yes.
Like you said, they are literally just. Is that a foul? Yes.
Oh, that's a bad giveaway. Oh, that brilliant straight by the Finnish defender there. That was brilliant. That you'll see it in a minute, Chris. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, the defending literally has been. Let's just throw everything. Oh, I mean, how can you give that away from the free kick?
I know it's poor, but well recovered.
I've literally just seen your tweet saying Norrie is out.
Yeah,
it didn't come up.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I can't find your message, Helen. You said you sent one. I can't see it anywhere.
Oh God. You'll have to check your requests, Chris, because they do.
Yeah, no, I've just been looking for that. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, there isn't anything showing.
Here we are, nearly at the end now.
It's coming up. Yeah, 2 minutes plus any stoppage time. Let's hope they don't get the turtles out, because then we'll be looking at having to have an injury time.
It's been a nice flowing game, though. Well,
just ignore that then, Ryan. Why don't you? Not even a groan for that.
Oh.
It has been another very, very interesting and entertaining game. Yeah, she has, Helen. You're quite right. Capella has made some really good saves.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, after he managed England, that he was still, he's still playing.
Spain coming forward. Oh, brilliant delivery! Oh, good save by the Finnish keeper. But yeah, no chance.
She's been the busier of the two goalkeepers, that's without a doubt.
Yeah, totally, yeah, with this shot. But yeah.
Oh, another good save. There's a Pickford.
Yeah, brilliant.
We call it now, doing a Pickford. But I just sort of, they haven't posed any threat at all.
No, they haven't.
Finland,
No,
I mean, look at that. 31 shots now to 4 attempts. I mean,
can you see them getting more success in the other games, Chris, or do you see them struggling in all of them? Sorry.
Spain are we on about, or Finland?
No, Finland. I'm on about. Can you see Finland maybe getting?
It's hard for me to say because I don't know sort of how. I mean, Germany. This was the hardest game for them, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. I mean, who else have they got to play? It's Germany and Denmark. So, like I say, Spain are 9th. No, they're not. Spain are 7th. Sorry. Yeah. Germany are 5th. Sorry, Germany are 5th. They're higher, and Denmark are on 15th. So no, I don't see them getting anything from any of the games. Finland. But it's tournament football, so anything can happen.
Yeah, you just never know. That's the beauty.
No. 3 minutes in stoppage time, as you say there, Helen.
Yeah, but looks like it's going to finish.
I mean, they've given Salstrom from Finland 7.1, the Finnish striker. I don't know how she got 7.1. Really don't.
Been a bit generous, yeah.
I think, well, yes. When you look at how the game has been played, yes.
To be honest with you, she hadn't probably had much opportunity though to get. But
no, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I'm saying she's not had a worse game than anybody else, but she's got one of the highest scores. So she got the third highest score.
Did she score for Finland, or who scored for Finland?
Yeah, she did. She got the goal for Finland, but it was a minute in or 55 seconds in.
Yeah.
So we're coming towards the last minute now. About 10 seconds to go. We're in the last minute. I suppose Denmark is going to be the Finnish team's best chance to maybe get.
Absolutely. Yeah, maybe they should. Yeah.
But then I don't know what the sort of rivalry is like, because you've got two Scandinavian teams there.
Oh yeah, that's true. But the thing is, I don't think they'll get out of the group though. Finland.
No.
Yeah.
On this performance, I don't either.
Perfect weather. Yeah, the weather's certainly.
Sorry, carry on.
I was just saying the weather's certainly perfect for football.
It is. It is indeed. I certainly wouldn't like to be down playing out. Well, they said that a lot of it's in shade now, but in the first half, I bet it was warm.
You'll see it in a minute, Chris. But I don't want to ruin it. But there hasn't been a goal, but there's been a decision that has been made here. In Spain.
You don't ruin it, but there's been a goal. Well, Helen said it anyway. Helen ruined it anyway, so it's a penalty.
It was a definite foul. There's no doubt about it. Very late by the Finnish defender there. Clumsy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that Finnish defender's name, but yeah.
The number 2. But yes, it's like a Pokemon name, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was a definite penalty. Yes,
absolutely.
I bet that cost you a fortune to get that name on a shirt.
Yeah, but it did.
I mean, this will be Let's say that they are probably going to score it. I'm not going to say that it's unfair on Finland, because they just really haven't offered anything.
No, I don't think it flat. I think Spain deserved it. I think, to be honest with you.
Yes, 4-1. There we go.
A brilliant penalty, wasn't it? By the way, brilliant.
It was a very well taken penalty. Yeah. She went the right way, the goalkeeper. Not sure that she got a hand to it or not.
No, I don't think she did. It was right in the corner, at the top right corner. So yeah, perfect.
Helen, you're ahead of us, don't you? And you're spoiling it for us at the moment if you keep posting everything early.
That was the thing with all these. Why can't we all be in sync? That'd be a lot easier. But yeah.
You're lucky it's the end of the game, because we do actually throw people out on the watch-alongs for being too early. Yeah, it is full time now. 4-1. Yeah, I can't. I've not even changed that now. I'd like to say that it wasn't fair, but I think it was. I think when you look at, and let's have a look at what the.
If you look at the stats, Chris,
there, 80-20. I mean, they've got here total shots 12, but I don't know whether that's what the BBC say for that. No, I mean they've got 32 shots. I think. Let me just. Maybe I've got to refresh this.
Yeah, maybe you do. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There we
It should refresh automatically. That's what's annoying.
Yeah.
31-32 shots to 4. 77 to 78% possession. You've got to say that 4-1. It wasn't unfair on Finland, and even after. But I mean, that one goal, it was very early on. They hadn't settled Spain. It was straight from the kickoff. It caught them out, and I think they are, Helen. I think they are one of the favourites. No, Terry won't be here for Germany. I'm not doing Germany tonight. So we are doing a debate show. Like you say, I think they are. I think they're one of the favourites anyway, Helen. I do think they are. But let's just have a look and see. Just see if I can bring this up. Women's Worms I put there. Women.
Yeah, I think Spain are going to be a strong opponent to face. I mean, isn't it correct that we could potentially get Spain in the knockouts if we get through that?
Yeah, we could. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But then we didn't play to our best against Austria.
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
There's a lot of nerves out there.
Yeah, absolutely. The occasion as well. It's definitely make them very nervous to play in front of that many people, of course, as well.
Yes. You're welcome, Helen. And 9 o'clock, Terry, the normal show time. Women's Euros betting. Let's just have a look. We don't obviously recommend betting at all. And as we say, when the fun stops, do stop.
Yeah.
We have to say that. Right, let's have a look at Sky. It's easy, one of the easiest ones to. It's not available. Well done, Sky.
Yeah, well done, Sky, for letting you down.
Yeah, there was one of the easiest ones, and it's just got nothing in it. Let's try the old Paddy Power. Other companies are available, of course. Right, outrights. England to win the group, obviously. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't understand this at all. I'm not a betting man, but I would have thought they'd just given a list with who's going to win the bloody tournament,
But what I would say is with our chances, I think that the crowd will definitely play a big part. Really,
yes.
Do you think that'll give us an advantage to maybe go to the final? Because I think that the ladies have definitely got talent, but to have that crowd with you as well, it's just as important, of course, as we know in football.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's hope. But one step at a time.
Yeah. Ian, welcome along. Thanks for popping in again. You were very quietly there, sat in the background. Good, nice to see you again, Darlington fan. Well done, mate, and say well done to your fans for what you've done this year. Ryan, thank you so much, mate, for popping on. Once the tennis is finished. But, no, thank you. Thank you for popping on. And I will see you tonight at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll see you at 9. Cheers. Thank you.
See you then. Take care, mate. All the best. Oh, while you're on, sorry, I nearly forgot. Very remiss of me. How can people find you?
You can find me on my YouTube, of course. You've put the link, haven't you? Like I said, I've rebranded my channel now, so I've got a new logo and everything. So it's now
to confuse everybody.
And then I've kind of changed all my social media handles, so bear with me. Yeah, on Twitter, it's at HTFTV8. And then obviously on Instagram it's the same as well. So please follow me on those and please subscribe. Like I say, I've just hit 70 subscribers, so I'm 30 away from 100. So we're getting there slowly but surely. So
nice one. And it's a difficult time to build up at the moment with it being off season. So
of course, absolutely. But
thank you very much, sir. I will see you at 9 o'clock. Take care. Cheers. Bye bye. Thanks to Ryan for popping on there. Let's get rid of that. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this coverage of the Women's Euros, we are doing all the English games and many, as you've seen this afternoon, many of the others as well. And please, if you do get a chance, I hope she's okay, Ian. Hope she's okay. Not a problem at all. If you do want retro kits, whether that is English, Scottish teams or any European, well, not any, but a lot of European teams, Barcelona, Real Madrid, or national teams, 3retro.com is the place to go. It's your one stop for all your retro shirts and vintage football clothing. And they do a hell of a lot by Admiral, who are one of my favourite shirt makers. So get over to 3retro.com if you want any retro shirts at all, and they are very, very good prices as well. So like I say, thank you very much. We're going to be back on Saturday for one of the games, not sure which yet, but we will see what that is tomorrow. And 9 o'clock tonight, we've got some guests coming on, and we are going to be talking racism, homophobism, I think that's the word, and sexism. Is it still rife in football? Has taken the knee run its course? We've seen, a lot of the women's teams not do it, only England and Austria. Rainbow laces, do we need to do something else? Will we ever get rid of it? Join us for the debate tonight, 9 o'clock on this channel. Guys, thank everybody who was in the chat, Helen especially. Make sure you message me, Helen. I will see you all tonight at 9 o'clock. Take care, stay safe. And remember, don't do anything I wouldn't enjoy. Good night.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye, and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
Cool. I'm out of here. Ooh, that's a wrap.